Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to show you how I use my Lashify lash extensions. So through the years I have tried the lash extensions, the classic ones, and the lash lift. So finally I decided, okay, I'm going to take off my lashes. I had a bit of eye eczema, so I wanted to give my lashes a break. So I want to try Lashify. What's good about Lashify is you can put them on when you want and take them off when you want, and it's really easy. So let's get into this video. So in my kit, I have my collection of lashes. So B is for bold, and in my control kit, these are the ones that I got included. And I also have a few fluffy lashes, which I will do today. So this comes out just like this. And here is the control kit, which has seen a little bit of use. So inside you have places for your two lashes. You have your Whisper Light Bond, your tweezers with the little plastic is called wandums, and you have the glass sealant, which repels dust and debris and makes your lashes waterproof. So I just stacked my boxes together so it's at the height that I can see and use my mirror. And I like to do my lashes in the daytime, so I use the natural light from outside. So first I'm gonna go in with my black Whisper Light and put a really thin coat on my lashes from root to tip. The trick is not putting too much because you don't want your lashes to clump together. So just a thin coat. That should do it. And I'm gonna do one eye at a time because you have to wait until your bond gets tacky so that the lashes will stick. So I have my fan. On the Lashify website, they will suggest to you a blow tool to make your lashes dry a bit faster, but this works really well. And this is a fan that I got in Bali, so it's useful, not just decorative. So we let it dry a little bit. And now, once that's dry and tacky, we take the same side of the brush and we put a little bit of product just on the base of the lashes. Just like this. So you don't want it to get clumpy either. That should do it. So now I have my tweezers and I'm gonna take my first lash. I like to overlap my lashes, so this is what I'm going to do. So you just take with your fingers and you just pull it out like this. So these are called gossamers. There we go. I don't know if you can see that in focus. Anyways. And they come in different sizes and styles. So this is a fluffy 12 that I will take. And I'm gonna start on the outer corner by my pupil. And I'm going to, how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna take some of my bond and just put it, and it's gonna go underneath the lash, so I'm gonna put it on the top of the spine. And this is the white Whisper Light, so when it dries down, it goes clear. So we let it dry, and the same thing, it's gonna get tacky. And then it will be like magic. We're gonna place the gossamer. Okay, so I'm looking into my mirror. And you just stick like that, and it stays on. All right. Perfect. Let's continue and do the next one. So I'm gonna do another fluffy 12 on the outer corner. So the trick is that you want to leave a few lashes at the end bare, because the outer corner lashes are very thin and sensitive. And when you're doing your placement, you want to place them a centimeter away from your waterline, so not right on the waterline. So again, I'm going to add my bond to the spine Okay, oh, that's too much. You always don't want to add too much, otherwise it won't stick very well. And again, we wait for it to dry. So what's good about these bonds is that if I make a mistake, I can take them off right away and reapply them. So the finishing touch, once you have all of your lashes in the correct place, you take your little tweezers and you're going to fuse them, and that's going to create the cushion in which your lashes live, I guess, while the lashes are on. So now I'm gonna place this one. I'm gonna fix my mirror. I'm gonna go like this, right next door. Oh, that's pretty good. Ooh. Wait a minute. So like I said, they just come off right like that before you fuse them. Okay, let's try again. I think I'm gonna overlap it a little bit more. Because I don't want it to poke out too much from the outer corner. Okay, that looks much better. So now I'm gonna continue with a fluffy 10. So that's how many millimeters they are. And what's cool is that you can take a quiz on their website and it will tell you what your ideal lash size or length is. And we just repeat. So it's ready to go. Look into our mirror and we place it just like this. There we go. And we'll repeat the same steps for the next lash. So let's pop this one on. And don't worry if it doesn't look perfect. No one can tell from this angle. And also when you're going to fuse, it's gonna kind of line them up a little bit more. So sometimes I find one eye is easier to do than the other. I find this one is easier because you can, I don't know, see a little bit better. And then they grab on just like that. And I think I'm gonna stop there because for me, when I put inner corner lashes, it doesn't really work that well and they end up just kind of falling off. So let me just make sure everything is perfect first and then we're gonna fuse. So from this, you can go like this because your eye will fit like so. And you just clamp for a few seconds and let go. And there you go. So if you find that not all of your lashes are within the fuse, you can do a reverse fuse. So you're gonna use the back, the kind of tip, and just clamp them one by one, small sections at a time. And you can really hold your wand any way you want. There you go. And your bond is still not completely dry, so even if you mess up after the fuse, you can still take your lashes off and place them in another way if you like. But I think this will do. So while I do the next eye, let me take you back to my first time doing the Lashify lashes when I was in Curacao. And this definitely tested the longevity of the lashes because it was hot as hell, I was sweating, I even took them swimming to see what would happen. So let's go back. So now I'm gonna try to apply this Lashify eyelashes. And if I can get a hang of it, then I think that'll be a good eyelash solution. So let's give it a try. So I watched the tutorial and I think I know how to do it. I have my station here. So I've showered and washed my eyelashes so they're clean and ready to go. Take one. All right, first eye done. How does that look? Not bad. They're pretty extra. I like it. It looks pretty good. And let me attempt the second eye. So it took a little time to perfect, but here is the finished product. I like it. I look good. They're not perfect, but you can't really tell. And so I figured out my perfect lash map. I don't think I would get longer lashes than this. So I have a 10 millimeter on the inside and 12 on the outside, and that's it. So let's see if these will stay. The video told me to wait 30 minutes before putting on the waterproof sealer, so I'll do that, but I'm very impressed. They look really good. So more to come on updates of how long they're gonna last, especially in the water. So I just also wanted to give you an update on the eyelashes. If anyone cares about that, I'll let you know. They have survived intense sweating. I am perspiring. It is like 32 degrees, but feels like 46. And I'm just like sweating. My eyelids are sweating. And so far they have survived. We'll check it out later and see how they do when I go swimming. But so far so good. Eyelash update, it's day 2, and I found that the inner corner lashes on both eyes, right here, at the base, they've started to unstick a little bit. So maybe it's my placement that I put them a bit too close to the waterline, or it's just all of the sweat. There are no tears, but just the sweat. So what I've done, I've used a little bit of my bond and tried to stick it underneath the lash, and then I fuse them again. So far it seems to be working. I'm going to go in the water now, and I just put on some of the waterproof sealer over top just in case. I'm not sure how well it's going to work, but it's worth a shot. And maybe I'll have to take them off and redo them a bit later. So there's how I do my lashes. So for me, I find that my lashes stay on like a good 3 to 5 days, but after that they start to peel at the corners, which is not a terrible thing. You can just go in with some of that clear Whisper Light and just like do a touch-up. You can't really tell from the outside if it's peeling, but it might just annoy you, and I'm not worried that they're going to completely fall off. However, when you do take them off, what is very good is that they're easy to remove. And I find that they just slide off and they don't take off any of your natural lashes. So for me, I like to avoid mascara, because even when I take off mascara, I find a bunch of my eyelashes fall out. I would definitely though recommend using their melt away remover, because it does work a lot better actually than my Clinique remover, but it still does the job. So I would definitely recommend Lashify. Now what you can do once your lashes are set and they're in the right position that you like them, you can take your glass. This is a sealer. So this will ensure that it's a bit waterproof and repels dirt and oils. So it has this ball like mascara tip. So what I like to do, I like to just run it just on the edges. And once this dries, you can also put it through the whole lash, but once it dries, you'll notice it will give it kind of a shiny coating. So I kind of like this fluffy, light, airy finish, so I won't run it through the whole lash. Also, Lashify just came out with a new waterproof sealant. It's literally called waterproof, and I would try that, and I would really want to know how it works. The lashes this kind of works well, but I find even when you shower, they start to peel a little bit. So this is why I like to put my lashes on after I shower, so I have a few days, I suppose, with keeping them fully intact. But you can shower with them, just don't put your face directly in the stream. But I like to wash my eyes, it feels nice. To wash your lashes, to take off your makeup, avoid micellar water and oil-based removers. So you can use just water, or I really would recommend as well their prep solution, which is good for prepping your lashes if you haven't washed your eyes before. And also, people say in the reviews that it's really good for just toning your skin, incorporating it into your normal skincare. So I would recommend that product as well. So I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Hopefully there will be more beauty videos coming up. If you like this, give it a like.